In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All thanks and praise be to Allah, the Lord of the mankind. Our dear students, sons and daughters, peace be upon you all and good morning. Let's start our English session today for third secondary scientific and literary section, Unit 1, Lesson 5, Healthy Habits. Healthy Habits. Our new structure today is about describing quantity or quantifiers and nouns. Quantifiers and nouns. Quantifiers is a word that describes or expresses quantity. Quantifiers, word that describes quantity. Quantifiers is a word that describes or expresses quantity. As we all know that we have two kinds of nouns. Nouns can be both countable and uncountable. Countable nouns, things we can count. Things we can count, but uncountable nouns for things we can count. Countable nouns as things we can count. For example, can we say a car or cars? So the word car is uncountable noun. So we can count the cars, we can count the pens, we can count people. Okay? But uncountable nouns, things we can't count. Things we can't count. For example, liquids. Materials. Foods. Other words. Liquids, for example, water, oil, juice, and so on. All liquids, things we can't count. Materials, for example, plastic, wood, silk, and so on. Foods, for example, meat, bread, kofta. Other words, money, time, furniture, advice, information, news, homework, and so on. All these things we can't count. We can't count. For example, honey, space, delicious, taste. Use has, or have. The word honey is uncountable noun. So, uncountable nouns, all uncountable nouns take singular verbs like is, was, has, does, and the verb plus s. All the uncountable nouns take singular verbs is, was, has, does, verb plus s. So here honey is uncountable noun. The best answer is has. Okay? With countable nouns, we can use many, how many, but with uncount, we can use much or how much. Also, we can use a few and a little with uncountable nouns. Again, words we use with countable nouns like many, how many, a few. Words we can use with uncountable nouns much, how much, a little. But some, any, a lot of, plenty of, enough. All these words can be used with countable and uncountable nouns. Again, we have two kinds of nouns, countable and uncountable noun. We use many, how many, a few with countable nouns, but we use much, how much, a little with uncountable nouns. Some, any, a lot of, plenty of, enough can be used for both countable and uncountable. For example, I don't have many. I don't have many books. So the word many can be used with countable nouns. There are a lot of books on the table. The word box can be counted, so we can use a lot of. There is a lot of sugar in my tea. The word sugar is uncountable noun. A lot of can be used for both countable and uncountable. There isn't much salt in my food. The word salt is uncountable noun, so we can use much. Or there is a little salt in my food. The words little, much can be used with uncountable nouns. A lot of can be used for both countable and uncountable, but many can be only used for countable nouns. Let's concentrate more on these words. With countable nouns, we can use many, how many, a few. With uncountable nouns, we can use much, how much, a little. But some, any, a lot of, plenty of, enough can be used for both countable and uncountable. Okay? Thanks for listening and goodbye.